Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now here's Randall. Driving inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randall, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball. He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. About a minute into this first quarter. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And it's good for 2.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
McDaniels can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City now. And here's SGA outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. Here's Edwards. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Steps back. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Hits the target from 18 feet. SGA's got 5.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Nails it from 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. And that one's good. He has 7.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. BA?
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Goes back up. Randall pulls down the board. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. It's Edwards with a drive.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Here's DiVincenzo. That one is off. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Would have counted had it gone. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's Minnesota up 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Minnesota leading by 4. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Williams up top. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Offensive board. And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Thunder making a change here. The free throw drops for Williams. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, BA. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, BA, but timing is the big thing, and then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly.
Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here's Williams. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
And here the second quarter of action.
What you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Randall can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Williams looking around. Back to Wallace. 5 on the clock. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Inside. Changes up. In deep, Edwards drops it in. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
They swipe it. Here's Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Thunder trail by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Edwards. Into the lane.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Wiggins outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards with it. Now Wiggins defending. Reed for 3. On target from range. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
To the inside. The kick out to Conley. The 3-ball. And Reed gets the 3. Reed's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Edwards slams it in.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's Holmgren missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Wiggins for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Banked it in off the glass. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
My goodness, McDaniels gets downhill in a hurry.
Back to SGA. Holmgren outside. Looking to end this cold spell. And Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and in. And that's now 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edwards. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Timeout. Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And SGA gets it to go.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
McDaniels from long range. Another miss by Minnesota. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Getting it done inside. Edwards.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Yep, count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack. Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background card. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Reed can't hit. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Shannon. Outside, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 5. Oh, Chad Holmgren standing tall.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Dort with a steal. The finish! Misses the slam off the fast break. Here's Gobert. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the game's still closely contested as we end the...
Minnesota, 51.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Out to DiVincenzo from behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And Williams over to help. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. And that one's good from Conley.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Holmgren on the bounce. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. To take the lead, the kick out to Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to McDaniels. Over Williams. McDaniels can't hit. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. McDaniels. Oh, he gets it off before the buzzer. What a shot.
Pretty impressive to see a young player like McDaniels have a sense of that shot clock as he's into his action there.
Bucket is good.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Randall deciding where to go with it. From downtown. Oh, it doesn't go. So it's Oklahoma City now. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
It's tipped. Now Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Dort. Here's the pass to Williams. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Williams. Here he goes. Yes! Using that window.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards attacking. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
SGA. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Gobert. The contact not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Now Edwards. Now Conley. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So it's Oklahoma City now. They lead by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall rips down the board. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Big time delivery. Go, go, go Bear.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Edwards fires. It's money from deep.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very...